Hello, my name is Odie Hawkins. I'm a writer and a member of the Bilbrew writing workshop. I just like to say a few words. It's not like me to, become so egotistical as to talk about myself, but I've been invited to talk about myself, so I'm going to do that. I am a former member of the Watch Writers Workshop, which was established in 1965. I joined the Writers Workshop in 1966, and I can date that as the official time of me beginning a career as a writer, a professional writer. I have at present 37 or 38 books, and my most recent book, which will be published before the end of the month, is called A Storyteller's Story. And it is fictional, autobiographical, I should say fictionally autobiographical, put it that way. As we all know, autobiographical books are books about oneself, and this is what that's about, except for the fact that I've seeded in a few fictional facts. Fictional facts. That may sound like a contradiction in terms, but when you write
alternative facts.
Alternative facts. Oh, I don't want to use that. No, let's leave her with her baggage.
Okay.
I'll have enough of my own.
Okay.
But for those who would like to buy the book, who might want to get more deeply into what I'm talking about, you'll look up at Barnes & Nobles or Amazon.com sometime after the 14th of October and find out more completely what I'm talking about. I don't want to talk about many other things other than the fact that life is looking beautiful.
Well, you have a piece in the press book anthology about Dr. Margaret Burroughs.
Okay. The anthology that my producer, director, the inimitable Salena-Hawkins is talking about is an anthology that's been put together by members of the Bilbrew Writing Workshop. And it is a bit overdue, but it's on its way out. The piece that I have, that she has reference to, is about the school teacher, the person, the woman, who established the DuSable Museum of African American History in Chicago, and also has been instrumental in promoting so many good vibes and good feelings and creative careers during the lifetime she had. She had a good, long, productive lifetime. I believe she was something like 96 when she died. She often made trips to Africa. As a matter of fact, I was living in Ghana in 1995, and she came into Ghana with a busload of people, and she was showing them around Ghana. She often did that kind of thing. She was always on the run. In any case, I'm veering off the track a little bit. I think anyone who has been fortunate enough to have a Dr. Burroughs in their life has been blessed indeed, because without her push and support, I doubt very seriously if I would be sitting and now talking about being a writer. I can imagine myself being a lot of other things that I could have become.
But teachers matter. Good teachers matter.
I'm put on my next T-shirt. Good teachers matter.
All right.
Well, having said that, and having been prompted to come up with an extremely decent slogan for T-shirts or otherwise, might be a good idea to have a plane somewhere with the trailer saying "Good teachers matter." But that's a story for another day. Look.
Thank you very much.
Because I'm
writing another
story.
And I gather you write primarily pen and pencil or pen and paper.
I would say primarily, yes.
Okay, all right.
If I could find a quill,
you'd get back to that.
I'd be writing with that.
But still, you write 500-page books by pen and paper.
I suppose I have to.
Okay, and
Otherwise, I'd have to go to the quill,
okay,
and it would slow me down.
What inspires you? Why do you write?
I write. Initially, I wrote in order to find a way to express the feelings I had about my lifestyle, which was very dismal and downtrodden. I was a Negro in the ghetto, and that at that time was a bad thing, and it still is a bad thing, even though we're not called Negroes anymore. You might say African Americans in the ghetto. I was telling somebody this afternoon about what it felt like to have rats sleep in your bed with you in the middle of the wintertime in Chicago. Having lived in basements during most of the time I grew up, on the west side ghetto and on the north side ghetto and on the south side ghetto, rats were a fact of life because, as we all know, it takes an adult rat something like 6 weeks to give birth. And if you get to the point where you can't control the rodent population, they outnumber people by, who knows, 1,000 to 1. And anyway, I was talking to my friends about that, and of course they all went off to the side and vomited and came back and gave me a chance to keep on talking. I am not joking. I am not joking.
I know you're not.
So the inspiration as an African American writer, certain things begin to just climb up in my gut and make me feel like I'll either have to purge myself in this way, or I'll wind up doing something negative, like going out and shooting a few racists, or cutting their throats, or doing whatever.
Okay, your dark side. All right. Well, I'm glad you write, and
I am too.
Okay, your website is www.odiehawkins.com, and again, as you said, your books can be purchased on Amazon and Author House, iUniverse, Book Baby.
I'm not taking notes about what you're saying. This is about something else.
Okay, of course. Okay, inspiration at another point. But yeah, so all one has to do is do an Odie Hawkins search, and you'll find him all over the place. He's out there. You're out there.
Well, yeah.
All right.
I have no choice.
Thank you, Odie Hawkins.
Thank you, Salena-Hawkins, for being the producer, director, person that you are.
Well, I try to do my part.
Look at you.
Okay. Ciao.
It
Yes.